I'm done.
Thank you, Kakusho.
Yeah, I guess that's that.
But I don't know why. Couldn't do it. There we go. Thank you,
Probably
Mark.
do this on SRL.
I need luck. I need my hands to stop shaking too.
Thanks, Nick. Also, I totally believe that there's a person named
That's
that
it.
because,
Thanks, Aaron.
I mean, look at me.
Alright, what time is it? I got 5 minutes. What do I want to do? I want to do this.
I mean,
again.
Darby, and we might need to get
Cats
more
take over the
volume
world.
pumped
I'm
out of
kinda
you.
okay with
I can
that.
adjust that over here, though.
Cats
Oh, I'm
are,
sorry, I wasn't even talking.
Cool. Thanks, Raku.
It's alright.
So I want LinkedIn to join us.
I also want LinkedIn to join us. Where
I
is
don't
he?
like talking with him just from text.
No. Too low.
Is not here. Yet.
Virus is chilling like a
Either
villain at the
streaming yet.
start screen.
Not even
He doesn't need to practice anything else.
Virus, if you're unfamiliar with him, is an excellent Super Mario World player. There's a reason it's called Virus Orb, the easy to get orb, as opposed to the insane strat that people tried to use in the days before Cloud was discovered. And he plays a ton of Mario World hacks, so I have to assume his improvisational skills are just excellent. I wouldn't expect him to be caught up by anything.
I don't know, he has the physics of like 100 different ROM hacks in his head right now.
That means that he's used to everything. And last year, going to these races, I remember he thought he was going to be in for a real match against me, and he like had the race of his life. So he's game for races. Never count out the Virus.
Virus was the one that I learned how to do wings from, and I learned how to do the
Thanks, Retro.
sandbar clip
Thanks, Akusha.
Contributed quite a lot of informative videos to the community back in 2013.
And did yunaKitten have any real races before this tournament started, or has she picked up this 39 recently?
Alright, I'm making it.
I think she did some of the weekly 96
Here.
exit races.
She did some 96, and that's all this year, I believe.
Oh, come on, I can't even talk.
yunaKitten, despite being new to the game, has been dominating it.
Start with SMW.
She's very nervous
I can
though.
tell you right now,
Ding.
guys, I'm not.
Does have nerves.
to my channel.
And Virus are he's a hardened veteran after the 2013
I'm trying to
tournament.
keep my dinner.
Yeah.
I'm gross.
We have a race room now. It could be a very one-sided race.
So weird
It's very true, but we like to believe.
thing where it's supposed to be.
Alright, I haven't SRL'd in so long. I'm screwed? Am I screwed? Oh,
I'm just
man.
amazed at how the times have
Really?
improved so much
Wow.
since the
Who
the
makes
last
an account
tournament. Like the field is just so much better
referring
now.
to me, and then
We have
doesn't
such a
tweet
large
about
field
it?
now. It's amazing.
Like a 34 pretty much guaranteed to win in the last tournament. But here it's like 33 is the new 34 almost.
Is it the
Alright.
right race?
It's racing time.
Except X Paco, he got. I looked back at his times in the last tournament. It was like all 34s.
He's disappointment of myself.
He's
A sub 35.
he is a
In
machine.
race? I don't
Never
think I've
count
ever
out the
done
Mets
that,
fans.
but
Much
maybe.
faster.
You know what, I'm gonna.
Is he a
bathroom
Mets
really quickly
fan?
He is.
Okay. Well, I won't count him out then.
Before the race, because otherwise I'm gonna have to poop in Castle 4.
Alright.
Like a certain
Cats,
somebody.
you
But not
stay
really.
asleep.
Be right back!
Thank you.
I don't know how
Yeah,
much
that's
Virus has been
great.
practicing this since
Virus has the right idea.
practicing
Wait,
for this tournament.
be right back.
I have seen him practicing.
I mean,
It
his
hasn't
splits
been
say
all ROM
six-
hacks recently.
6 attempts. I seen LinkedIn lurking in the default channel.
Oh,
And now he's muted himself.
let me get him.
User was moved
Are you
to your
dragging him
channel.
in?
We've got a lock on the channel just in case. But we
Oh,
have.
so he couldn't join the channel.
Yeah, he probably couldn't. I didn't realize he was on the server. Sorry about that, LinkedIn.
So do they? I was checking. Do they even have a race room up now?
They do.
Oh.
Right now we're just waiting for everyone to ready up, and then we will have a race.
It will be distracting for me. But they are sleeping right behind me.
The first of 5 tonight.
Oh, my son.
6 races in 5 hours for the SMW tournament tonight. Right now we just have the calm before the storm.
Thank you. Let's do this. Let's do this! Oh, cool. The sun is right in my eyes again.
It's always fun to see people do their first tournament race because it's such a different feeling. Like you can practice and practice and practice, but
Alright.
nothing simulates that extra pressure you experience.
Is there a bracket somewhere on here? There is. How's
Here's
it
a
going,
link.
a Weitzman?
Now that Togyo Senpai is here, everything's gonna be just fine.
Thank you,
Weitzman,
Darby.
congrats
Yo.
on your win.
Oh, just,
Racing. I haven't raced Mario in like a million
Oh wow, he
years.
has 3
Feel
links to
better?
it.
We have 1 race ready.
Who is rated up first? Virus, so
Boop.
he's showing some
Ready
early
to go.
confidence.
You need coffee? You should get coffee then.
You think we'll see any
Alright,
virus
you
orbs?
guys wanna see
All glib, thank you for the host.
commentary.
Don't race Mario.
Is it illegal to collect the orb or is it illegal to
You gotta beat
use
Bowser
it?
before Mario does. That's how you get the world
I believe it's
records.
illegal to use it. If
Okay.
you happen to get it, and
Actually, I think I'm gonna
I don't know how you would get it unintentionally. Like, I suppose it's possible.
instead of me, if you don't mind.
May I complete this
An
race
interesting
without
strat.
any,
So you guys will watch
coughing
the
fits? Please.
We have our 3-man booth complete now.
Don't start without you, no promises.
Oh, here we go. 10 seconds. So
Okay. So,
What does that sound?
See how the streams are synced up? Actually, I'm not watching yours, so I can't
I heard
tell.
something that was weird.
they're off.
Yeah.
See how
Race is
well
starting
they
in
actually
10
end up
seconds.
synced up.
They're off!
Are there any
in
fun
15
hacks
seconds.
lately? I don't know.
See how the stream
this is
delay is
pretty
looking
good.
today?
Go.
So both
Oh,
players
did
are on
Yuna-
English.
Did Yuna start on time?
It's probably
Accidentally
just.
get the world
Let me
record
check.
in a race
I have an 11-second
Uh,
delay for Yuna.
using strats that aren't world
She has
record
about a
strats.
second behind on my
Wow.
captures.
Just assume for now that the stream delay is
You
real.
want a terraformer?
Yuna takes the one up.
If she was slow to start the entire race, that would be
It couldn't have been more than a second
Alright.
slow.
2 or 3 seconds back there, clearing out the save file well, on my screen at least, well after the race spot said go.
Yeah, absolutely 1,000,000% luck based.
I think Yuna is the lovable underdog here. Virus is a solid veteran from the first tournament. I would expect a solid race, a
361.
mid-30 at
No world
least
record.
out of him. Yuna,
Close the brakes.
if she has the race of her life, can
Don't have
PB
more
into the
lag, that's weird.
38s.
It's just
Well, let's see what
embedding
happens.
our Twitch stream.
Virus nails box jump.
Why would it have more lag?
Yuna nails box jump. That's good. Nerves. This is the level where nerves will just destroy you. By most people, I mean they will destroy me. Yuna does lose P speed though.
She regains it, and then loses it again, and then regains it again.
Oh wow,
Juggling the P speed.
that sucks. The first time I got
Wow.
like a couple Koopa
All right, you're a
spawns,
couple
but it
seconds
was,
ahead of
like,
me then.
One every
That's okay.
20 attacks.
can refresh.
So eventually he just pushed me up against a wall and then I
Do a
died.
right click.
Sorry,
And
I'm
what's your
And then
delay?
The second
Feature.
time he spawned 2 Koopas in a row,
Only like
and
1 or
I
2
killed him
seconds.
before he could do anything else.
No. I
It's
mean,
pretty
like,
great.
never mind.
Virus, we haven't seen him in a lot of races
Never showed
recently, but he knows how to play this game.
Whoops.
I don't think he did a single warm-up race, did he?
He did a single
Why are you
race.
watching multi-twitch
You did?
and me?
He
Never
nails
like
fist
me.
jump though.
Baby
So does
rage.
Yuna. They've got their swag strats down. Virus did lose some time falling into the water there.
Laurel's winning. Damn it, Laurel.
Virus's
Chill,
PB is at least
Thanks,
a
Winston.
35 because he beat me with a 35 in the previous tournament.
What's
Yeah,
it? Let's
34.
Yeah.
Day I
Low
will never
34.
forget.
I don't know how long ago that was though.
Hey, Link Dead, how's it going?
Dying in phase 3 Bowser.
What's up? I wasn't planning
I've
on
seen it
joining,
happen.
but
I'm not going
I'm just
to
gonna
be
watch
the
it. I might as well provide a little input.
Color commentary from Link Dad.
Some choice words.
Always appreciated.
Oh yeah? Did you win? $35.03, nice. Solid time for a race.
Solid Iggy's from everyone. yunaKitten opting to
You
jump
gotta
on
be going
Iggy a
pretty
couple
far.
times.
I don't think she shot him with
Aren't
a
I up
single
against,
fire.
like, Truman?
Single fireball, did
I think
she?
there was one fireball to
Or is that
open up.
Joss? I don't know. I'm up against somebody who worries me.
I'd love if everybody had a heart rate monitor for this tournament.
Or is it you? It could be you that worries me.
I would have. I would hit
remember.
triple digits easily.
Some people hit that without doing anything.
47. Ouch.
Virus has a
Leave
gold
bad run.
split.
Was there a new
I don't
record in
remember
this
going up
category
against,
earlier
but it's been,
today?
like,
Yes, Paco.
a couple of rounds.
Paco taking
if
it
I
back.
Continue to win.
3306, I think.
How long until we see a 32?
It's gonna
The sum of
make me
best is
work for
already
it.
32.
It's not Area 51.
32 probably need Force 1 wings. I don't know if
Nice,
Xbox
dude.
or Green Death will do.
I'm getting word
Wait.
from Electric Fish Tank that
Still?
race has been moved to
I didn't
midnight.
realize I was up against him, but yeah, that's worrisome.
So much for the 4-person layout.
A 4-person layout is all for naught now. I'm gonna have to show it off anyway, but
Oh damn, we're
I don't know
gonna
who it is.
we're gonna do 2 races.
Well, not anymore since this one got moved.
Yeah, we were gonna have 2 races at the same time. But I had the layout all ready to go.
Thanks, Dice. I will.
Virus
do my best
opts
to
to fly up and hit the Koopa.
Nailed it.
I don't see many people fly up with the B button to hit that
This is a
Paracoopa.
no Star World run, yes.
Oh, Yuna loses cape, attempting the same thing.
Oh no.
First mistake. First significant mistake.
Donut Secret 1 is a run killer.
So I'm going here.
Virus grabs the P-switch and clears the level.
Like Laura's actually streaming right now, and just isn't saying so. Somebody check out his channel. Let me know he's racing. 103.
Are
That's not,
pretty
like,
much
that's
exactly
not
what you'd
horrible.
expect.
It's
If
not,
I was Yuna
you know,
here, I would go back to
world
Donut
record or
Plains 1
whatever,
to
but,
reclaim Cape.
I've seen.
It will
much
waste
worse.
time, but it will save more. Donut Secret 1 is the bane of my existence. Every time I keep Cape through it, there's a small fist bump.
Yeah, some weird stuff can happen in that level for sure.
Losing the shell, being too...
You know, kicking the shell and running into it on accident
oh my.
when you're grabbing the
Mhm.
P-switch.
Got him.
Everyone's done it.
I've seen a few new runners who have watched the videos and clearly see that you're supposed to get the shell, but I guess they figure that was too hard, so they'll still go through the pipe area and just not even bother with
Yeah,
the shell.
I really. If I remember during the castle cutscene,
I believe it's, if you don't get the shell on the first jump, it's
beating a
not even
Pizza
worth it
illusion
anymore.
Right.
then
Right. But so somebody knew they wouldn't know that.
I don't think I really realized that
Here.
until this tournament.
Somewhere. There's so many.
Unless they
people,
just
I
wanted
can't
less
find
fish to
myself.
dodge.
What up, C2?
Yeah, maybe they wanted a breather.
There I am. I'm up against Mark. After Yuna. If I win. And I just fucking left.
Man,
Shell
check
on
out that
jump, and so I
background,
can't
though.
See my chat.
Pretty good on
Shit.
the team.
That's what I get for looking
When
away.
people fly over
Aw,
levels.
man.
Fire's having some trouble in Donut Plains 4. Got a little too close to the sun there.
Don't look away. I'll just bring the chat back after.
Like he's
I
been
think he was
looking
trying
at
to get the moon, but he went up way too early.
No,
I don't think he was going for the proto moon.
He's not actually there.
Just looking at chat and hitting left
it's
too
Volpe.
fast.
That's who. That's
Yuna
who it
can
is
get
that I'm
some
up
time
against
back
if I
here, but-
continue to win, I think that worries me.
It will be a comparatively small amount to going back and losing cape. Virus now gets to attempt the Morton fly.
Yuna lost flight as well, and cape.
Ooh,
It
Yuna
happens,
flew.
Andre.
Actually, no, there is no easy cape to get there.
The easiest cape
Yeah,
there.
either go back for the multi-block or you just try to
I
finish it
do all
up.
the time.
A multi-block would have been the way to go.
Got him.
And taking down some Goombas before she finishes.
Beautiful.
Don't want to rage.
Not sure if it would have been worth taking the Goomba through the goal for the mushroom, but I
And then
guess.
she could have gotten cape and Morton's.
Winning by 1 level.
Oh, it's better to go back and get the cape to do the
Pretty good.
fly from the beginning, though. Virus will finish up Morton's in the
For anybody going
probably
against a guy who
8:30
just
range,
got a new world
if we assume it
record
took
in
15
this
seconds for the
category.
race to start.
Volpe is 36? I thought he was so much better. Or does he just not run No Star World?
Yeah, if you lose cape anywhere in World
Yeah, I don't
2,
know, like,
you're going back to the Donut
it's
Plains 1 and losing all the time.
Like a category that I consider hard, but I've got the race jitters just because I haven't.
Really
No,
gotta
you-
hit the fly.
This is what Yuna was
Race
practicing
is
a
so
lot
long.
right before this race.
Went over to the
You wanna
right
race
an
me?
awful
I'm down
lot
for that,
over
if
that
that
first wimp.
Is Akisto named Akisto or Simdeli Sins on Challenge?
Did not swing out far enough to keep flight.
Did you see your backup strat here, Cab?
I need to race
I
more
don't-
often.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Starting to build up some P speed.
Well, she still
Virus gets the ground pound in VD1
Nailed it.
and the fly up to the key.
got it. How did he hit that? How did he hit the vine block while holding that?
I believe he did a normal cape spin.
Pass.
Yeah, it is spun.
Oh.
Yuna with the.
Oh, it's backwards.
I'm not sure I've seen anyone do that except myself. The cab strat
What a
dropped the
ninja.
springboard in the wall so it can't bounce out.
Oops.
Oh, she lost cape again.
Oh my.
That's not a fun fight to do. You're not used to fighting them that way.
Yeah, she'll definitely be going back to Donut Plains 1 again.
She could,
It's the
since
only
she
game
could get a
you
mushroom
own.
and cape on.
You need to own more
Don't
games,
Oh,
right.
that's true.
like Super
That's
Mario
right.
World.
Although we've seen a lot of people not know where the freedom cape is, and they go back to DP1. But I think Yuna knows.
Sure. Oh, I'll race never playing that
Try and
game
bring up
again.
Yuna's sound on request here. See if her mic is actually off.
She said she wasn't going to talk too much during this.
Thanks, Eric.
A good lesson for all the newer runners out there. Make sure you know where your capes are. Yuna looks like she's going to go for Freedom Cake. Virus is floating backwards, and I think that's the second time this year I've said cake instead of cape.
I don't know, man. Like, all it takes is me getting really
She could get a fire flower here too if she
in
wants.
FOI 2 and then dying.
Definitely worth it if you.
Which
Noise
she-
It is.
And then suddenly...
I don't even think I thought about that possibility until race earlier in this tournament where that was brought up. It feels pretty slow, but when you actually compare it to the time it takes to kill Ludwig without a fire flower, it's easily worth it.
Well, you can get the flower that's before the freedom cake. Like, there's 3 item boxes at the first part of that level, so you can still do the normal fly up to the key without having to go all the way to the right as the backup strat.
You beat the level
Yeah,
again,
going to
this
the
time,
right
hopefully
might
without
not
making
be
any
worth it.
mistakes.
The flower at the beginning,
Right.
definitely better.
It hurts.
Virus hasn't really made any significant
Not really.
mistakes so far that I saw.
He uses relatively safe strats,
I mean,
so
sure, if I want to sacrifice the fire.
I don't expect him to make too
I
many
could safe
mistakes.
strat it, or I could
Virus
go
is
fast.
too consistent of a player.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything that's beyond his abilities.
Fire makes really
But he
Like
makes
he-
videos explaining how others can do those things.
Yeah.
Really, if you're a Yuna fan at this point, you're hoping that Virus gets distracted by the chat again and just kind of flies up too high or otherwise has trouble, but we want everybody to do as well as they can here.
Could pull a Nick J on Butterbridge 1.
Ooh.
Oh, he grabs his flower back just barely.
The risky move,
So
especially
that's not a... He lost a little bit of time there, but losing cape doesn't matter.
he basically lost the time it took to get the power-ups,
What does the world become?
which is not even 3 seconds, really.
Magic.
Getting that fire flower was honestly the bigger risk, because if he didn't get that, he could have fallen in the lava, been back at the beginning of the fortress right now. And there's a cape right in the beginning of Butterbridge 2, which is the next time having a cape is truly useful.
I'm gonna fucking jump through it if I don't have to.
Yuna, I believe, exclaimed last night getting the coins are her favorite part of Vanilla Secret 3, so
Say as I have to
so far so good.
jump through it.
Nice vanilla dome, as long as she can get through the fort.
The Virus opting out of grabbing the dragon coins. I don't know if I can agree with
Hi,
that.
Matthew?
Might affect his mood later on in the run. Will he at least get some lives here, though?
I had somebody ask me
No.
last night, why don't people always go for the extra lives here?
I hear.
I think there was an old superstition about getting more than 9 lives.
I thought it was if you had between 6 and any time a number between 6 and 9 is displayed on the top, it adds lag. Is that right, Link?
Exactly. I grab a shell here, especially when
I heard a long
saw
time ago
case
that
we need
if you get double
because
digits,
then I can get a cape without having to
it affects the
dilly-dally
game
next
slightly,
turn.
though not very much.
I
Not enough to worry, really.
kind of put that in the same
is-
category as pitchers jumping over the foul line. Virus discovering a vine in this level.
Where could that vine go?
We'll have to ask Barn Owl if this is now part of the all coin 7s route. Yuna with a good solid Reznor.
For popping in and for wishing me luck.
Virus
We've seen-
escaping the butter bridge.
I could grab
We've
a
seen a
spare
mushroom
cape
dupe in that
that's
vine block
again,
so
that's
far.
Last time.
Thank
Two
you everybody
glitches.
for the hosts. I see them all rolling in. Infinite, Chuck. I think I missed somebody earlier. Electric Fish Tank.
Maybe like
Yuna's about 2 minutes behind, and they're just one level apart right now because that auto scroller really is that long.
right?
But they're on the same bridge.
The joke is dead, Bondre.
Panga says more calculations equals more lag.
Just to tell you how much it actually affects it, they said if you get 10 lives at World 2
Is that the
and
phone?
did 96, it would lag 1 second over the entire game.
So the score point lag seems more significant just because you can have more
His name used to be easy.
troublesome numbers there. I think I saw some comparison video where like the worst possible score compared to the best added like half a second at fade out at the end of levels or something.
I wouldn't know.
It was like a score of all 9s compared to 0.
Virus now doing Room Tomb of Ludwig's castle. Oh, he speeds up the flight pretty early in it. Stays low enough to avoid all the flames. He's got a good room too.
That's a scary room.
Virus, I believe, knows the cage path here. Kind of going left and immediately goes back to the left as soon as he can. That way he doesn't have to deal with those 2 Koopas on the right cage. I see a lot of players in this tournament going up on the right side.
Never really got down.
Yuna stood on that falling gray block
So much time to not
as it was falling at full speed. I thought she was gonna pull a Nick J there, but she walked off of it.
No. Joss Whedon is not in this tournament, I don't think.
Well, Josh Whedon is not in this tournament. Apparently,
Oh, lives don't matter, only score. Interesting. I don't feel so
I see
bad
it
now.
It's nice and easy to read, Avian. Are you getting a new PB? No. It's a race. It's like a 1 in a quadrillion chance that I'll actually get heart clip first try.
Oh my. Sorry, I'm watching the soccer game and
It is a pretty good run, I gotta say.
penalty kick just straight up missed.
Starting DV2.
Are we commentating on the soccer game?
Pull that stream up.
Virus now starting Forest of Illusion 1, so taking the low flight to get to Yoshi.
Wasn't there a time when Virus went for wings on this level?
I'm calling he goes for them right now. If he doesn't go for them, I might lose a little bit of respect.
He has to be feeling pretty confident to go for those wings. But it would be a pretty ultimate thing to show off.
Like, he's going for them.
You won't see anybody else try this in the tournament, folks, but he screwed it up.
Oh.
No wings for me.
It was the
Yuna
attempt
taking the
that
safe
counted.
path through room 2, just hopping underneath all of those fireballs.
I had the best
It's not the
average
safest path
rates.
because you could wait for them all, but it's not too difficult once you get used to this game to just jump under them.
On SRL?
See her fence path while we get ready for virus clips.
Boy, some of these paths
Oh
people
my.
take to the fences are terrifying.
See Yuna there. I'm not sure how she kept Cape through that. Proto, the wings will just exit the level like they will in any other level. It's just that the wings are not supposed to be there.
Missing,
Fails.
Beautiful.
skip,
Misses the
and losing a
semi-quick
cape,
kill.
and losing both of her capes.
Oh my.
Sigh.
See if she knows her Forest 1 no cape strats. Virus, I
She-
think this
she
is
might
third
go-
cycle for clip now.
Yeah, that was third try clip, I think.
Third try clip.
70th try is a charm.
Virus continues to swim under the level. Link, how many levels can you get wings in that you're not supposed to? No,
First try.
Vanilla Dome 1, Forest 1,
First
and
successful try.
Tubular?
Got him.
I mean, you
Gnarly.
can get them in a lot of levels.
But didn't somebody just find out you can get them in Star World 1?
I wasn't trying.
I mean, the
showing-
task gets it in like 30 levels or
Never
something.
lucky. I mean,
The only ones that really save any time for
It's not like
RTAs,
luck, it's
Vanilla Dome 1,
do that.
Tubular,
It's-
Gnarly,
The odds are in your favor.
Forest 1.
Every time. If you get it, if you don't get the clip,
That's it.
that's
Is Forest
actually
1, is that what a second saved about?
Having
Depends,
shown some nerves going
Usually
for that.
about 3 seconds.
Okay.
2 or 3 seconds if you do the one Virus tried.
Oh, Yuna doesn't get the... Wait, she...
Got five.
She
She
duped the
got 2
fire?
fire flowers. That's the second double power up we've seen accidentally
Yeah.
acquired in this tournament. Virus, if you're watching there, is about to go
Oh,
for the Roy
gee.
Fly.
Bad things happen there at
Oh,
after the
oh!
Wigglers.
I think she was just trying to get a cape.
Yeah, now she can get a cape, but she needs to solve
Yoshi.
the Yoshi problem, too.
Virus with a good Roy Fly going.
It's actually not faster. Go back for Yoshi, I think. Know how to do level, which most people don't.
Really?
Yeah. Doesn't save that much time.
A little unlucky. I honestly just a little impressed she even thought to jump off of Yoshi, but not making it back up far enough out of the pit. Going back for Yoshi.
The only thing I'd be concerned with if I somehow lost Yoshi in Forest 1 and went through Forest 2 normally is dodging the urchin where you normally hard it. Seems like a pretty tight hole to get through. Yuna's going for easy clip.
My trouble point in this level, not really trouble so much as slow. There's one point about halfway through the level where there's 2 urchins going up and down together, and that can be pretty slow.
I think there's a way to despawn one of them.
Virus just got Pipefly in Chocolate Island 1.
If you're take one of the blocks from the beginning or near the middle and kill one of those urchins. The two that go up and down.
Isn't there a screen scroll to despawn one of them as well?
Not in the normal route, no.
Oh.
In Lunar Dragon, you despawn one of them.
Back inbounds for the key. Virus taking off in the Chocolate Ghost House.
So really, the only mistake Virus has made is just third try hard clip.
Lost in Cape in a couple of spots, but nothing too... Gets underneath the pipe in the ceiling. I've seen a lot of players in this tournament go for the spin fly strat, and I haven't really seen that since the previous tournament.
Yo, I taught him that second room, like, right before the race.
Yeah, I saw you doing that.
That boo bounce by Virus.
I haven't seen it. I'm kind of embarrassed because I haven't seen it. Even any of the new players get Chocolate Island 2 Yoshi. And I was still doing that until earlier this week.
Alright, you gotta represent the Yoshi strats.
I mean, it makes everything much easier at the cost of like 12 seconds or something for me.
Yuna going for the Roy Fly.
Came up a hair too early.
Ooh.
And that's why Roy's is the most terrifying level.
Oh, she had it. Virus in a lot of people's least favorite level. Chocolate Secret. Opting to do
Ooh. This is
Forest
Kate.
1. Get a cape back. Virus losing cape in Chocolate Secret.
Gets the
Having
midway.
trouble getting up there, but he gets it. Thought Yuna was about to get a fire flower there.
Second try Roy's fly.
Bike room.
Oh, she ditches the... This is the fire flower.
I'm just picking up that fly strat through the final room, and I'm a little nervous about picking up that fire flower on the fly. Virus opting to go into Wendy's with the no cape strats. Let's see how he does. I have seen many players in the tournament opt to go all the way back for cape before Wendy's.
Last person I saw do that lost.
A lot of players who retreat for cape lose a lot of time, whether or not they actually win. Virus gets the cycle skip too.
And if you take Wendy's slow without a cape, it's not pretty survivable. But your mentality is just to go as fast as possible, and there's a lot of parts where that'll get you killed. Oh, he knows the peace, or he had started to do the peace speed room 2 strat.
Not that hard to pull off, and it gets you to this platform underneath the pillar pretty quickly. Nice
I
dodge
think if
at
you
the
get
spark.
peace speed, you don't even land on that platform under the pillar. If I remember correctly.
I don't know the full P-speed strat. Yuna getting the backup cape at the end of Chocolate 1. Not a bad idea, especially because she didn't have a cape. Virus missing a Wendy cycle. 2 Wendy cycle. Oh no, he got Wendy. He lost a
kept one
flower,
fire.
whatever that's worth.
Worth about 2 seconds.
I'm more thinking it wasn't even a cape. Yuna going for the normal fly over room 1. She's a little low. This fishing boo might catch one. Down up a little high. Oh, so far so good. Slips between those two ghosts. Good job. Very easy to get hit by ghosts trying to run too fast through room 1. Opting for the safe strat to run past the boo chain and come back. Was a nasty Wendy pattern. I don't know if Virus knows the boo ring skip. I think
I saw him do it before when he was practicing.
Hey Spike, I feel like the new boo ring scrollless skip is. I feel like it's new. It's new to me at least.
I don't think it's. I think that was around in 2013, right? People knew about the scrollless despawn.
Leave that question to Dad.
Wait, what was the question?
How long has the scrollless boo ring skip been around? Ooh.
Look, Virus got the double despawn.
I got that in my first practice run before my race earlier last week, and was just completely horrified. I didn't know what to do.
Pulse despawn's been around for like 2 years.
I thought I remembered people doing that in the last tournament.
Yuna now taking on the chocolate secret.
With Yoshi.
Orb. Looked like Yoshi was still walking for Yuna as she was crashing through those beetles.
I think she might have not been holding only down.
If you tap down, it looks like he's running, but you can slide through things.
I've learned something new today.
Darby, are you still doing Yoshi strats?
No, I stopped that. You all made fun of me too much. I stopped it, and I have like a gold split by 12 seconds on World 6.
It's pretty ridiculous, right?
Yeah. But then I screwed up the ghost ship. Like, I screwed up the despawn in the ghost ship, so I lost like 10 seconds.
Virus has just had an excellent Vob 1 taking the cape path.
Getting that backup cape.
A couple of moments where he lost P-speed and he couldn't do the cape cancel through one mole, but overall a great level. I would take that in any tournament. Yuna taking on Wendy's with a cape while Virus flies up to the sandbar. Won't be going for the cycle skip here. I have to admit, I only just picked up the cycle skip myself. Virus about to go for the cycle skip and sandbar. Gets it. Nice. Speed though.
Oh, Yuna narrowly made that.
Oh my.
It's important that she keeps this second cape. Oh wow.
You want that power up.
Sparky spin jump strat.
That one on the bottom, the small ones go fast enough, but that is an ill-advised strat.
Oh, but she fails to keep the cape. I mean,
Ooh, the Wendy hitboxes.
Capeless in Vob 1, unless she goes back to the ship.
If she makes it through the Wendy fight. Oh, I think she was inside Wendy's hand when the hitbox spawned. Yuna's tough, she'll power through this.
Virus. Two
Hey,
capes
Conster.
entering Valley Fort.
Just gets the cycle skip. I always think about keeping P-Speed and never can actually do it.
I started adding that in.
Not need to learn from LinkedIn how to do that. Seems to be the only way to beat you, Darbian.
I don't want to talk about that race. No, you need to learn how to do it small.
That's true. I'll have to get hit by the mole at the end of Ob 2.
Pretty aggressive Resner, but Virus dealt with it pretty well.
Wow, that was impressive quick kill.
So, mistakes that Virus made. Oh. Third try, hard clip. And he lost Cape
and Chocolate Secret.
Right. That's really it.
Yeah. Even without that Cape at Wendy's, he's putting up a very solid time. It's probably going to be about... It's going to be a high 35, mid 35. The Virus knows Cape kill. Yuna using that Yoshi to maximum effect here. One thing to keep in mind there, you don't want to be against the ceiling if you're going to boost through with Yoshi. You can see this in Force of Illusion 2 as well. If you're against the ceiling and you damage boost with Yoshi, you just go immediately back onto Yoshi, and in that boo ring you'll never be able to move. You'll move very slowly, as opposed to just that one hit that Yuna just took. Virus getting the Cape kill first cycle perfectly. Yuna eating a spiky ball there. And the orb.
I love the slight variation everybody has on Cape kill, like where they set Mecha Coopers or when they kick them off the screen. Just little things that you know they chose to do on their own because they're more comfortable doing it that way.
Knowing the setups.
Yeah, I mean you have a few rules you have to follow, and outside of that you're free to do pretty much whatever you want.
Still taking the bottom path through Bob 1.
Well, with Yoshi you have, since you can eat the moles, the bottom path is fine.
I feel
So
like
you don't have to wait on that one particular mole in the that she's at right now.
Optimally, you'd want to go up top, then go down. You don't have to deal with the yellow blocks.
Oh, right.
yeah. I'm gonna say I defer to Link Dead, and there you go. Virus finishing up around 35-30.
35-16 on his splits.
Grayspot has it at 35-20.
He was within a
GG to
minute of his
Virus.
PB.
Oh. 4 Virus.
Solid run from Virus. About what I'd expect from him.
In low 35, that's a top 5 time in the tournament so far, I think.
He had 35s in the previous tournament, I remember. As far as races I don't want to talk about go.
34s in the... Oh yeah, I think Virus had 134 in the last tournament. Can't remember.
You know, thinking about that flashing shell. Deciding that
Dancing
discretion
with
is the better part of valor.
Dancing with the multicultural show. Thought she was gonna take Yoshi in there. Not a smart idea, because he doesn't like being left alone in there.
Yoshi makes you a little taller, and that's not very good for the later part of this, is it?
Yeah, you can't get through.
That's why they put the wings in this level.
That is correct.
So it's impossible to beat the sandbar with Yoshi? Or it's just impossible to beat it at the same speed?
I mean, I've tried it, and I wasn't able to do it. He might be able to, though.
Would being small on
Definitely not
Yoshi
easy.
make a difference?
So it's impossible to finish this level, get the normal exit, or... It's impossible to get Yoshi to the last room?
Humanly, yeah.
Interesting.
can, like, clip through some sandbars and stuff, but I don't even know if that's enough.
Yuna opting not to go for sandbar clip.
Also, if you're in there, you can't dismount Yoshi. Get off of him because he's too big. Try to dismount and you land back on him.
Can you do a? Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Would it matter if you're small Mario?
I'm not sure.
Does know to wait there for the L scroll before going for the cycle skip in the beginning of Bob Fort. That's good. Virus doing.
I can test right now.
Small Mario FOI 1.
There's a few levels I think it's good to learn the no cape strats for.
FOI 1 is definitely one of them, given the long walk up to Butterbridge 2. Even if you're not going back for it later, there's a reasonable chance of coming out of Ludwig's castle without a cape, and that's enough to need to want to know that.
I'd say second room or final room of Chocolate Secret plus Wendy's.
Virus demonstrating the Potaboo bounce strat in Roy's castle right there. Yuna gets through the Reznor fight, snags that mushroom. We were a little scared about that mushroom grab over here.
X-Dragon's the only runner I know of who actively goes for that Potaboo bounce strat.
It's scary, and it's a little inconsistent. You have to get that boost upwards before you damage boost, cape canceling.
There's three ways that I know of to fly that first part of Roy's. You can either do it the normal way that everybody does it, Potaboo bounce, or do a wall jump.
Wall jump?
Which nobody would ever, that would be nobody's normal strat, but I have saved myself from a failed Roy's fly with the wall jump on more than one occasion.
Going to handle Bowser directly rather than going for a ball skip.
So after this race we have
Chuck next?
yeah, we have Area 51 and Chuck.
Reaper, Goblin, and Fish Tank will be at midnight now, not at 9 o'clock. I have to make sure everyone sees the person layout because I spent so much time working on it. But
So I mean, with that move to... Oh, so now there's 2 races at 11 tonight.
I don't think there's 2 races at 11 tonight.
Yeah, Steven and Kakusho are racing at 11 tonight.
One.
So I guess if you stay up till 11, you will be able to use the 4-player.
Who's the second race at 11?
I thought the one that got moved was to 11.
To midnight.
Oh. Never mind. Well, so that's interesting, because that's a race every hour between 7 p.m. and midnight now.
Darby, and you were talking about cape kill setups and who does what. I'm always curious to see how everybody handles Phase 3 of Bowser without cape kill. Where do they stand to have Bowser throw those Mecha Koopas? Yuna finishing up probably 41-30. RaceBot has it as a 41-28, which is a race PB.
She didn't even stop her splits or her timer. 2-minute 44-second race PB for Yuna.
Not bad.
By 2 minutes 44 seconds. But that was awful.
Now she's over that tournament hump. First tournament race.
Next time better.
That was her second tournament race, I believe.
Did she actually play the first one, or is it a forfeit win?
She played.
Oh no, she did play that.
Oh.
You're right. That was her second one.
What's that?
Defeated Josh
It was,
Berto in round 1 with a time of 44:33.
41-28.
We have
the
a
first
tournament
race.
PB for her at least.
First
Virus,
race is an
I wanted
underdog.
sub 40 though.
Virus will move on to play Mark 765. Mark had us 37
It's okay. Next
in
race I'm gonna
round
be
2 in the
against
winners bracket.
Vegeta, and I have another.
So Virus will be a
Back
favorite
tomorrow.
moving into that match.
I have tomorrow off, so you.
Yuna will move on to play Spike Vegeta. Spike had a 40-45 in the previous round. In the losers bracket, actually. He was one of the unlucky few to have a losers round 1. That ought to be a good match. If Yuna can just become a little more consistent, she should be able to cut 40 easily. Spike also, I believe, is able to cut 40, so that will be good.
What time is Aaron racing? That race should start in about 15 minutes.
We are going to have a short break here, and then, in 15 minutes, we should have another race coming your way. Virus now bringing up the bracket for everyone's convenience.
What's that pizza times 28 stream?
I could have
That's how
done
many
better.
pizzas
That's what's
the
bugging
stream.
me, but it's okay.
How many pizzas what per
I'll be
stream?
fine. I could have done
How many
much,
pizzas
much
he's
worse.
eaten this
I mean,
stream?
my Vob and Chocolate Island
Not really.
wasn't too bad, which is usually where I fuck up everything. Even my Chocolate Ghost House wasn't too bad. So.
Okay, so
Alright, let's see what's on.
I
need a break.
start setting up for
I'm
the
gonna
next
be
race.
practicing though, still.
See this terrible multi-twitch I had ready to go
God,
here.
I didn't do that.
Are either of them streaming yet?
Area
Is
51
God,
is streaming.
Twitch, get your act together.
Get a new multi-twitch going here. We'll never find out who Yuna decided to raid.
I think you can order Virus a pizza, and that's what that is.
And we choose
Think.
the toppings?
I guess.